get her done. Okay? So we talked about these prepositions. Let's discuss them just quickly so we know what's going on. We have these pictures that are here, right? So in, we're good with, right? We understand in. On, sorry, let me back up. I meant to say this before. All of these prepositions that we're dealing with here, they're all prepositions of place. It's not time, it's not direction, it's not people, it's not agent, it's not anything else. It's just place. Okay? Now, like we said, in can be used as time, okay, but we're not talking about that. Okay, right now. We're only talking about physical location. So all of these are about position, place, here, there, over there, something. Okay? It's all locations. So in, inside the box, on the box, next to. Make sense? Okay, it's two words, one preposition. Is that okay? Sometimes that's really hard. Okay, we've got a couple others like that. Okay, under, underneath, right? Above, not touching. Above, not above. Above. Okay, got it? Between. I only have two hands. I can't do between very well. My head is between my hands. There we go. Right? Between, right? The spot one on one. Okay. Across from or opposite. Right? So these have the same meaning, the same feeling, but they have a little bit different grammar with them. Right? This one is to, right? Across from, that's German. Opposite, that's Latin based. Right? Oppost. Okay. Behind, there, right? Behind. In front of, one preposition. 3 words makes one preposition, okay? This does not make sense if you try and process it as in and front and of. It doesn't make sense. In front of. It's one thing. Okay? On the left, on the right, in the middle. Okay? Left. Which one's left? This one, right? Left. Which one's right? The other one. Okay. Americans have a hard time with this. By the way, left. We do this. Okay? Which one makes an L? L.
Left.
This one.
Yeah.
L.
Yeah.
That one's left. That's how we teach our children, right? Go left. And kids kind of go, what? Left. L. J. L. L. Left that way. Okay, good. Left. Okay. So there you go. That's the practice right there. Now,
there are 2 pictures on the right wall.
I wasn't sure if she's going to say anything or not. Okay, so there's a picture here. Look in your book. It's easier to see in the book. Oh, question. Yes.
Over is preposition.
Over is also a preposition. Yes.
Is
Over, under.
Above?
Above is also a preposition. Yes.
Is saying above, over.
Not same, but almost. Like 90% the same. Yeah. Okay. So one of the things in normal conversation, they're the same. Okay. In academic, right? I'm doing my PhD. I'm a doctor. I'm being really specific. There are tiny differences that are important, but no one cares until you're in those really high levels.
For example, over is touch.
No, over is not touching.
Okay.
Yeah, and above is also not touching, right? Above, over. Okay. If you're touching, then it's on.
On.
Yeah, then you're on. Yeah, something, right? Above. Yeah. Exactly, right? So, I don't want to get into that because those extra meanings are important, but not right now, right? We can learn those another time. Is that okay? Okay. All right. So, I'm going to play this. You listen, but look at the picture in your book because that thing's too small. Okay? So here we go.
There are two pictures on the right wall, and the couch is under them. There's a TV opposite the couch, and there's a plant next to the TV. There's a large rug under the couch. The family is in front of the window. The parents are behind the children.
Okay. What do you think? There are two pictures on the
Wall.
on the wall.
The wall.
Which wall?
Teacher, listen. Okay.
Okay, on the left, right? There are two pictures on the wall. Okay. So this is apartment number 4, by the way, if you want to look at the picture. Okay, so it's in the book, apartment 4. Here we go.
There are two pictures on the right wall, and the couch is under them. There's a TV opposite the couch, and there's a plant next to the TV. There's a large rug under the couch. The family is in front of the window. The parents are behind the children.
Okay. The right wall, okay, and the couch is under them. Good, okay. There's a TV opposite the couch, and there's a plant
Next to.
next
Next.
to. Good. There's a large rug
From. On.
under. Right? The family is
In front. Of.
in front of, right? In front of, right? Even when we say it, right? I don't say it's in front of the window. I don't say, it's in front of the window, right? Even my intonation, the way I say it is as one piece, right? Okay, in front of the window.
Behind.
The parents are behind the children. Good. Yeah, good job. Perfect. Okay, and we're describing this picture, whoops, right here. Couch, two pictures on the right, because this is the right side. Couch, rug under the couch, parents behind, children in front, window in the back, TV over here, plant next to it. Okay, they said the TV is opposite from the couch, right? I would say across from, but that's okay. Opposite from, across from, same thing. Okay, good. What about this one? What do you think? There we go. The family. This is apartment 1 in the book. The family is
In front
In
of.
the room.
probably in, right? In the room, right? The family's in the room. Okay, they are
In front of.
in front of, maybe, right? Are they? Look at the picture. Are they in front of it? Next to makes a little more sense, right? In front of the TV and the couch. Wait. They are something, the TV and the couch. We've got two things. Between. 1, 2. We've got two things between, okay? This is how we figure those things out, right? Okay, right. There isn't a rug in this apartment. There's a picture on the wall, good, on the right, and the couch is so we're talking about a picture on the wall, and the couch is going to be under it, right? Or below. Under works. I like under. Okay, under. The couch is under it. The computer is on the desk, and there's a lamp next to. next to, right. Okay, so let's check those really quick. Okay, the family is, we'll just show them. That's what we said, right? Is in, between, on, under, on, next to. We got it. Good job. Okay. Now, prepositions, I think prepositions are hard because, well, for a lot of reasons, but mostly because the prepositions of English do not. Do you have prepositions in Vietnamese? Yeah? Yes? Oh, good. Okay. You do, right? They're postpositions, right? They're after, okay? And I know you guys do. But they're different, right? Like, this was something I ran into with Portuguese, right? So they have a word which is para, which means to, but it doesn't mean to. It means to like 30% of the time. And all of the other percent of the time, it means something else. So it's kind of like this, right? You have para, and then you have to in English. And they're similar, right? They're kind of like that. But there's all of these situations where they're not the same, where they're not the same thing, okay? And that happens in your languages too, right? So whatever, how do you say to in Korean?
eso.
Eso, right? Okay. So do you say give the book to me?
Give to 에게 너에게 give it to you.
Yeah, is that a?
너에게 줄게.
Okay, but there's no so, right? Yeah, so it changes, right? Yes, but this is the point, right? It changes, right? Things are different, even though you're like, oh yeah, wait, no, it's never mind, okay? Or like, anyway, whatever, I'm gonna go into that. Like, to run, we use to. I want to run. Do you use to there in Vietnamese?
달리는 것.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
No right? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It works here, but it doesn't work there. It works there, but it doesn't work here. And it works here, but it doesn't work there, right? It's all these complications. And prepositions, I think, are some of the most difficult ones for that. So, we did these really quick. This is the there is stuff. So when you read, watch those prepositions. Is this a preposition of place? Am I talking about where things are physically located? Or am I talking about people? Or am I talking about time? What are we talking about in the sentence? Okay. Alrighty, so just finishing up here with the there is and there are. We can use this as a contraction, right? There is becomes there's, which is just like, right, so I can say there's. Pronunciation is 100%. This is kind of advanced grammar, so we're not going to get into this. But these two words, 100% the same sound. There's, okay? Grammatically, they're very, very different, okay? But the sound is the same, okay? Here, when we write, we always separate these. There are. But when we speak, most people will say there're. They contract them, okay? There are 2 bedrooms. There's a little push on the R, right? Okay? There are 2 bedrooms, okay? And it, like, we don't write the contraction, but we say the contraction. It still happens, okay? Now here, we can also use it negative, right? And the opposite, negative stuff, right? There isn't a table. There is no table. There is not a table present. Okay, there is no table. Or for plural as well, there aren't any beds. There are no beds. No beds at all. Okay. And yes. Okay. So that's positive, right, with the contractions. Negative with the contractions because we're speaking most of the time. Here we start with questions. Okay, and with questions. We move something, right? The verb moves, and that's what happens here too. So there is, in a normal sentence, is there on a question. It's the same pattern as all the other sentences in English, right? Is comes up to the beginning, right? Is there a couch? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Okay, for the answers, okay? Are there any pictures? Plural. right? Are there any pictures? Yes, there are. Okay? And one of the easy ways to know if you're not sure is in the question. If someone asks you, are there, something simpler. Is there a pencil on your desk?
Yeah. Yes. Is there? It's there. There it is.
Oh, sorry. There is. There it is. Okay. There is. There is. Use the same verb as the question. Okay. Listen to what they say and copy it. Okay. If they say there is, you need to say there is. If they say there are, then you need to say there are. Right? You listen and copy. Listen and copy. Okay. What they're doing. Okay. And then no, there aren't. Right? Say negatively. No, there aren't anything. Okay. How many pictures are there? This is a more advanced question type. Okay? How many pictures are there? Not how many pictures have. Okay, that doesn't work. There are 3 pictures. Okay? We haven't gotten to this question form yet in the book, so we're not going to get into it too far. But this is just the other question form. Okay? But notice that it's still inverted. Are there? Are there, right? Are there? Is there? It's a question, so it's kind of switched.
Yep.
Questions? I know that was fast, but we're going to practice it, so it's okay. Okay? Alrighty. Here we go. There are. We just talked about that, so I'm going to skip that. What about these right here? What do you think? There's a couch. Okay, that was it. What about number 2? There's a rug in this apartment, or there is a rug in this apartment. Number 3.
There are. There are.
There are. Good. There are. Okay, let's do it this way. Sister, can you do number 4?
There any.
Sorry, this is negative.
Oh.
It's asking for negative.
Oh, negative?
Yes.
There is? Or there aren't?
There aren't. There aren't, right? It's plural, good,
Yes.
and then it's negative. This is a trigger most of the time. If any is coming after the verb, it's a trigger for negative most of the time. Okay, you guys would say nada, right? This would be nada in Spanish, okay? I don't know about you guys. There, yeah, aren't any. It's a negative. Ninguna, right? No há ninguna. Yeah.
Nothing, nada.
No há nada, right? There isn't anything.
Anything.
Yeah. So it catches there. All right, so and then number 5. Can you do 5?
Are there a television?
Look at it.
Is there a
Is there a television? Good. Yes, there
Is.
Is there
is, right? Is. Right, same thing. 6.
Are there? Aren't there? Aren't there any chair?
Are.
Aren't.
Yeah.
Are.
Are.
Aren't there?
Are
Are
there.
there?
Yeah.
There. Are there?
Better.
Aren't there any chair? Yes. There are. There
Is.
one chair.
Good. You see that switched, right? Because they're asking this big open question. Are there any chairs at all? Yes. And since there's only one, they have to be specific. Good. Okay. 7.
How many pictures are there?
Good.
There are 2.
Good. Okay. 8.
There are 2. No. Are there any books?
Good.
No, there aren't.
Good. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Better. Getting better. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. About the apartment in the circle. Okay, good. No, we're skipping that one. Okay. So what I want you guys to do for the next, hopefully about 10 minutes, is this. Write a description of a room in your home country. Not here. Okay? One that you can remember well, right? You're somewhere where you lived. One room, not the whole building. Just one room, okay? Then work in pairs and read your description to your partner. Okay? What's the same between the two? And then what's different? Okay? If we get to those last two questions, that's okay. But what I want you, this is taking all of the there is and there are's and to's and froms and ofs and plurals and everything like that, pull it into, write it out. Okay? On the right side, on the left side, things like that. I'll turn on the light for you guys here.